Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Uncle Tone's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for March 23rd, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, a message to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start this ritual of ours by lighting a second candle, so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. This morning, I feel a confusing energy, an energy that's trying to get in the field where it's not supposed to be, to try and, it's like a fool energy, but not the fool as in a new journey, but the fool as in the king's fool. Yeah. Anyways. Let's see. What's the message? What's the energy for you today? Hopefully this energy will be held in check. We're going to be using the Vision Quest Tarot. Two cards. The Ten of Earth, Riches, and the Father of Earth. Dependable. I can understand why there's the energy that wants to fool around. They might find out. So, as always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates only and discard the rest. That being said, let's see, can we have a first card please to start this message for the collective? What do they need to know to help and guide them on their destiny's path? Yeah, thank you. The Star. You need inspiration. You need to be in this energy where you are fully your true self, where you are as inspired by others as you feel that you are inspiring towards yourself also. Yeah. Energy where you know and you follow your guiding light, the path that was set forth by the divine for you. It's a much more tranquil energy than the one I felt just before the reading. You have the Mother of Air, self-conscious, the Eight of Fire, a peaking energy, integration under the deck, and you have the Mother of Water, compassion, under the Mother of Air. So we have half an Empress already, but with the Star, you might actually be a bit more than an Empress, energetically. Yeah. I feel like you have done much work to get to this energy, to align to your truth, to your purpose, to find again this star energy within. So you've been in the Hermit for some time, and I feel that this energy of the Hermit is fading away. This is why we are not seeing it right now in those cards, but I feel it is underlying this energy you've had to go within to find your star, so that you can light up your shadows, you can heal your traumas, find truth, purpose, integrate your shadows, integrate all the aspects that were hidden within yourself, so that you could create this new version of you, this more emancipated version of you. So that you could get a better understanding of yourself, of the emotional and spiritual aspects of yourself, of your soul. It's a very strong, beautiful, and peaceful energy. What else does the collective need to know this morning to continue this reading? Can we have a second card to continue this message? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the Eight of Fire that we saw, clarifying the star just before. So there's this star energy, the star which is, I was actually gonna say, we have the sun, which is actually a star. Under the deck you have Vision Quest, where you also see the sun shining brightly. Mid deck, the Four of Air, Contemplation. Under the Four of Air, the Three of Air, Doubt. And under Vision Quest you have the Three of Earth, Growth. So you have the Three of Earth and the Three of Air. 33 might have a special meaning for you. There's some form of fast movement or fast communication that's incoming. Might be a communication, not necessarily in the physical. It might be communication from spirit or from your higher self. Something that will get you to see things differently, to kind of to crystallize information, knowledge that you have, but that's not yet fully linked correctly together, so that it is understood fully. It's like small pieces that are still floating, that need to be put together in the correct order, in the right manner. But this energy comes from, I feel it comes from within or from source. Maybe from both at the same time. It's an energy that's there to find peace in what has been hard for you, for your heart to bear. Heartbreak, pain, traumas, loss. To find peace in this inevitable truth that life is sometimes painful, but that those painful things, situation, events, feelings that we have to live through are there to be the water that fuels our growth, to be an energy of comparison. It's like the foolery that I was feeling before the read. And then we start with the star, which is quite the complete opposite of the energy that I was feeling before. Yeah. To allow you to realize that this dream you have, this vision that you have for the future, is only possible if you live through this path, live through those events, so that you can learn to reconnect with your faith, with your trust in the divine and in yourself and your abilities to continue to move on and to grow, to walk towards the path of enlightenment together with your ancestors and spirit guides. Can we have a third card, please, to continue this reading? What else does the collective need to know to help and guide them on this path? We have 2 cards. Yeah, the 8 of air, interference, and the 4 of water, abundance. See? Now this energy that wanted to interfere in the beginning is coming again, but it's not coming to create more interference. It's there to be seen, recognized, understood. Yes, there is chaos under the deck. The 6 of air, clarity. The small wheel of medicine. And the healer under chaos. From chaos stems the light. Yeah, there's still this energy that's quite not contradictory, but opposing forces, opposing themes, energies that are there to create this contrast so that we can understand and see more easily, decipher the good from the bad, the light from the dark. Yeah. This 8 of air represents some form of conditioning, programming, a mental prison, some maze in which your soul and your mind have been stuck for some time. That's been, it's been hurting you from within. It's like you were hurting yourself from your own, with your own thoughts, with your own analysis of situations, of events. I feel this is linked to the 3 of air, the doubt energy that we saw before. You've been consciously or unconsciously, I feel it's a bit more unconscious than conscious, since we have this full moon energy and this new moon energy in the healer. Yeah, you've been subconsciously keeping yourself stuck, preventing yourself from receiving or opening up to the emotional abundance that's available to you in this lifetime. You've been mistrusting energies around you. It's very linked to this 3 of air, this doubt energy that we saw before. Yeah. In a way, you've been letting or giving power temporarily to devil energies, to energies that wanted to manipulate, to control, to keep you stuck, to chain you, to prevent you from receiving unconditional love. But this energy will be faced very soon with the chaos energy, this divine intervention that's going to break away this mental prison, this devil energy. Bringing you through something, or some event, or some interaction with an energy or a person, something that will seem maybe a bit small, a bit without a big importance, something that might seem a bit trivial, but that will bring instant clarity and healing to you. It will complete the healing process in your subconscious mind. And we have a last card, please, to help and guide the collective. What do they need to know? What else is there to be said? Thank you. It's the return of the Four of Air, contemplation. Under the deck, you have the Five of Fire, stress. Mother of Air, self-conscious. Chaos energy is still there under Mother of Air. And you have the Ace of Earth, manifestation, under the Five of Fire, stress. Set McFarlane, is it? No, that's not the same thing. But I was hearing, don't worry, be happy. Yeah. It's like you will gain this. Yeah, you're moving from this mental prison to the Four of Air. Still this full moon energy, but here the full moon is not hidden behind the clouds. It is fully visible. It is actually kind of tearing up the clouds in the sky. It's like you are gonna be at peace with what's unknown. You're gonna be at peace within, even in your subconscious mind. Even through all the chaos, the destruction that's going to happen in your life, you will be at peace knowing that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's happening so that you can be freed from this conditioning, from this mental prison. Yeah, so that you can gain this clarity that's guided by your ancestors and spirit guides, so that you realize your worth, so that you realize the importance that you have in this lifetime. So that you realize the energies that were hidden within you, that kept you stuck, that prevented you from manifesting a new opportunity, from receiving a seed in the physical, an opportunity. Maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a new relationship, but it's something tangible that you can see, touch, feel, manifest. We're going to be using the Everyday Tarot to gain some clarity on some of those energies, not all. So let's see. Can we have a card, please, to get clarity on this 8 of air interference, this energy that kept you stuck in a mental prison? You have 2 cards. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Energetic. Strength. The 3 of Swords. It's like the 3 of Air. The 9 of Swords under the 3 of Swords. And the 6 of Swords under Strength. Yeah. This energy that was, it feels like it's a mental conditioning, a programming that was kind of a curse, a spell that was spoken over you when you were young, that you integrated subconsciously, that kept you in this mental prison. It was cast to to prevent you from getting to this Hierophant energy, to receiving this gift, to be able to receive this gift of this title, this position, this expanded knowledge, this divine blueprint. This gift of be able to work with a mentor towards some goal, some manifestation, a life mission maybe. But this energy was there to keep you in grief and sorrow, in a feeling of hurt, of disappointment, so that you would keep a high energy in your mental, of anxiety, of dark thoughts, worry, despair, so that you would kind of fuel this prison all by yourself. But unknowingly, this energy, this feels a bit like a devil energy that has put or cast this mental prison, this hurt and disappointment over you, or in you, should I say. But unknowingly to this energy was the fact that it was already planned, it was already known by the divine that your soul needed to work its way through hardship, through very dense and dark energies, kind of to build up the want, the need to get out of such a gunky energy and to find a passageway, manifest this mental shift, this transition with your own inner power, with your own inner strength. It's like this activation energy that the divine hid within you, that needed to be fueled with this dark energy, so that from this chaos the light could be shone within and without. There's something else. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to be using the Radiant Sun Oracle to shed some more light in this reading, to end this reading this morning for you. So what does the sun want to illuminate? Since there are those 2 full moons. What is there to be known for the collective to help and guide them? Order. Yeah, order that stems from chaos. Under the deck you have independence. Mid deck you have resistance. And under resistance you have inheritance. I feel this Hierophant energy is very central to this reading, even though it came out at the end. Yeah, since it was this divine gift, this divine inheritance that dark energies tried to block from you, tried to prevent you from reaching, but that ultimately they have been the energetical vessel that promoted your growth out of stagnation, out of this mental prison, and into this title, this expanded knowledge, this divine blueprint, where you will be shining your star energy, where you will be inspiring others. Yeah. This divine gift, this divine inheritance could only be, can only be given to you when you are in a state of independence, when you are on your own, disconnected from other people and energies. Yeah, I feel there's a Taurus energy here, a very stubborn energy inside of you that's been keeping you, or that might already or still be keeping you in this 8 of air, in this interfered energy, but not for long. Yeah. There's something about justice, the order of things, the time. The time is now. The time has come. Yeah. So this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path for your highest and greatest good, and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.